So I make this video as a lesson. Not just to girls that get handsy with men, but for fucking assholes in general. Dressed like a gay, fat Super Mario brother, covered in paint. I've been painting the outside of our bar for 2 days. Since 8 a.m. this morning, exhausted. So I'm painting this whole thing, and then this chick runs up and spray paints the wall in between our two bars. And I say, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she turns around and gives me the finger and continues to spray paint. Like, all right. So now I'm watching this bitch. She goes halfway down the block, spray paints another fucking business. So now I drop my roller in my fucking tray, and I start following her. She sees me start following her. I run all the way down the street and catch her next to a deli on First Avenue where she spray paints again. And now I caught up with her. So now I start videotaping her, and she's happy as a clam. She doesn't give a fuck. I'm trying to explain to her that the businesses are having a hard enough time keeping their doors open, let alone having somebody come there and deface their property. So she sees nothing wrong with this. It's my art, darling. It's my art. I don't know where in Estonia this fucking cunt was from, but it's her art. Long story short, I chased her to Avenue A from 2nd Avenue and 4th Street, Avenue A, all over the East Village for about 30 minutes. You all know I smoke very much. Dying chasing this guy. So I'm trying to trap her in different areas. There's a police precinct on 5th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue. I couldn't get her to run up that block, but I did get her on 7th and A. And then we stopped and I videotaped her again. She said I was harassing her by running after her, which I'm not. As a photographer, you know, you can videotape anyone, anywhere on public property in New York City. She put her hand in front of my camera, then she put her hand on my face. And now it's a different story. Lesson 1, ladies, never put your hands on a man if you're not ready to get hit by one. I digress. I did not hit her. I did not put my hands on her. She came real fucking close though. Then she takes off again, and all the time I'm wheezing and fucking heaving. I lost her. She ran up 7th Street from Avenue A. She got all the way between 1st and 2nd. And now I'm looking for her. This dumb bitch was hiding under a fucking table in somebody else's outdoor seating that, of course, she was going to deface at some point. So I caught her, and I'm running up and down these blocks. All the while calling the police and trying to tell them where she is and that I'm following her. So we wind up by the church that just burned down, and they have like a little walkway, but it cuts off, so she was trapped. She didn't know where to go. Now she hears a siren, so she takes off down 7th Street towards 1st Avenue from 2nd. And the cops are on the phone with me as I'm running after this lunatic, because I chased her. I wasn't going to let her get away. If you make me chase you, if you make me run, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to get you, and that's going to be the end of your story, because I would not run from a fucking axe murderer. But I ran after this bitch. So the cops get her. They asked me if I'm the building owner that she defaced. I said no, but I'm manager of these two bars partly, and it wasn't just my property, it was 2 other businesses that I caught her on video defacing. So they asked if I wanted to press charges. I said yes. I'm not a Karen, but had she not been such a nasty cunt that gave me the fucking finger and been so proud to do what she was doing for businesses that are struggling to keep their fucking doors open, I would have let it go, but I'm not going to let it go. And then you put your hands on my face, I'm certainly not letting it go. So they locked her up. They put her in cuffs right there, and there's pictures of it that I will post along with this video. And then the vandalism squad came. Didn't know that de Blasio didn't dismantle that as well. But I showed them all the properties that she also defaced while I was chasing her. And they were really cool. So they were driving around the neighborhood to see what else had her tag on it, or her art, as she likes to call it. And they're gonna, everything that she hit is another charge against her. So it's just, lesson learned. Don't do that shit in broad daylight. Don't do it at all. This is New York City. We're all fucking struggling right now to pay our rent. Businesses that have not crumbled yet are hanging on by a fucking thread right now. Don't act like a dick. Whether you're a customer, you're walking by or anything, be cool. This is all of our fucking city right here, and we share this shit. Last lesson is don't fuck with me. And that's it. Plain and fucking simple. I will chase you the fuck down and I will get you. But overall lesson, let's not be dicks to each other. Let's not be dicks to businesses. Let's not call spray painting a fucking horrible face on something art, because it's not. You want to do that shit, put it on canvas. Leave people's businesses alone. Everyone is struggling. And if you don't, please hope I don't fucking catch you. Because I've been painting all fucking day to make my business look better and to make it thrive. And this asshole came up with a can of spray paint to deface it. And not just where I work, but 3 other businesses that I caught her at. So let's all do our part. Let's all be a little vigilant in the way that we allow people to treat our city and our fucking businesses here. And that's it. That's the end of my story. Now I'm going to have some black coffee and go the fuck to bed.